Yeah, you got it. Got it, boss.
Hey guys, shit, dude.
It's
It's
different.
like
This is episode 8, and we're
Yeah.
going to talk about loyalty, money. And the true thing is, amongst us and all together, everyone wants your honest opinion until you give them one.
Yeah,
Joe,
so hey
say
Joe
that.
here. At Hey Joe here at Just Figuring It Out podcast. We're on episode 8 today. We talked a little bit about like loyalty. We got into like a questionnaire about who we are, so you guys get a better understanding of who we are, and then also we talked about the upcoming boxing match between Tyson and Jake.
Exhibition, not boxing match. It is a circus because one ain't a boxer. One is somebody that we build up to be in a position.
One isn't a boxer. One is a former.
Produced by You Deserve More Media.
That's a good one.
That was good. You deserve more media. Did you get it? Nah, because you guys act like y'all didn't hear that part. This is heavy, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is my wolf pack. I just need to know where we are now, and as we start having other people that might eventually join our group, right? This is a brotherhood. We want to expand. As we continue to expand, we want to make sure that there's still protocol. There has to be order. Anytime you have anything that's disarray, it's not going to last long. So we got to make sure whoever else comes in this group, again, your morals might be a little low. Not knocking it. Totally cool. When my man parties, he parties hard. He goes crazy, but he's not a crash out dummy. He's not just crashing out, losing his life. He willing to drop $1 million on his bet. He willing to just throw all his life, say his kids, college fund. I don't want people like that. I grew up around that. All I'm saying is, if you come up in here, what we got going on, you gonna have to like follow some protocol, and that's just real. That's the best organizations. They have protocol. Illuminati, all of them. They all follow protocol. Why you think they run the world?
I kind of just, I'm more or less just be genuine. Certain things. I don't care rich, poor, whatever, just be genuine,
Mm,
honest. You have my best interest, I have your best interest, and you might be this crash, then you might be a total effer.
mm,
Might be that cat that messes things up. But when it comes to me and mine, you have my back. I don't have to second guess your intentions with me. To me, that's priceless. I will be loyal to you, you loyal to me. I know you're going to mess up and do things, but you're genuine. Someone else might have everything together and don't mess up things, and they do things. They really a snake because they
sure,
cut me in the back.
that's a Judas.
Too much ahead of them. I'm
It's a Judas.
this dude. I like people who are genuine to their core, and all of us are different in certain ways.
Mm,
So if you're genuine to your core and to me, and then loyal's through thick and thin. Loyalty really doesn't come into play until I do something you don't like. Then we really talk. Now I'm gonna see where you
mm,
are. I did something you didn't like. You
mm,
didn't like what I did total. Now I get to see how you act. You talk behind my back and you say stuff because I did something you didn't like.
mm,
That's who you are.
mm,
I gotta respect that. You may later on be cool with me because I'm doing stuff you want to do.
mm.
So I get to see both who you
All
are.
right, but real quick. So getting back to the crash though, like we talking about the crash outs, right? So okay,
Some people crash though.
okay.
Does this mean the
I
hook not good?
I get
Does
I,
that mean he ain't
I
loyal
get
to
I
you?
get when I get when you're younger. Yes, we
Oh,
all.
fuck.
But the older you get though, you in your 50s, 60s trying to.
Reckless.
Nah,
But he's not
nah,
reckless to
nah. He
you.
got to go.
He's
To
not
to
reckless
me,
to
he
you.
is just as detrimental. I'm thinking from me. I'm speaking from a boss mindset. To me, he is just as detrimental as that snake
But
who
when
got
I
it all
think
together. I don't want no crash outs, especially when we like, bro. I'm pushing 30. I'm not trying to be rocking 15, 16, 17. We crashing out. We doing dumb stuff. We living reckless. Cool. You're young. You're dumb. But we grown. And you crashing out, you just recklessly living, making stupid decisions, not thinking of other people around you. What?
my thing is, I'm not
Nigga, we are a
perfect.
brotherhood.
I'm not perfect.
No, you
So
gotta go.
this crash dummy might be the one I can confide into. With this super dude who's A1
If he
plus plus.
crashing out,
He
it's a
might
matter
help
of
my
time. He's
squad
gonna cause more.
actually.
He's going to
He's
cause more
actually
damage, though.
he's got,
It's a matter of
not to
time.
me he won't.
If he's a crash out dummy,
He's not causing me more damage. He never harms me. You got to see that. We got to take it back to the bottom. Now,
take it back.
you
Which
take it back to the bottom. You
fine.
may have an uncle or someone who get high, but he never steal from the house. They always keep him there. He get high. He done what he do. He did this, and now he's a mess. mess. Uncle Simmy's a goddamn mess. But he don't take from the home. He never stole. I guarantee your family won't turn your back on him. Because you never
if
stole.
he, that's fine.
Never
But
took
if he
from him.
becomes detrimental,
He's not detriment. What is he detriment? He gets
okay. But most crash dummies, for the most part, they don't. They either
He has demons.
okay. Most crash out dummies. Eventually, that's going.
You got him. You got
We
him.
all got him. We all got him. And but
So concealed.
and I'm thinking from a brotherhood and like more like as we start expanding as a brotherhood, as a corporation, as a business, like we can't be making stupid decisions, reckless decisions, making decisions without running it by each other, especially when it involves this.
So you all are talking about two separate things.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's
Like I listen to everything.
Yeah.
We're talking about two separate things. You're talking about, just example, us three here. Somebody new comes in, like we're not dealing with the shit. You're talking about, man, loyalty. Like I've known this cat forever. Yeah, he's not causing anything, but he's a total fuck up. And I confide in him and I trust him, so I don't worry about him.
Mhm.
I get it.
yeah, two different
But I
things.
think
though.
that's why you guys, there's a lot of
Yeah, there's two different
disconnect
things.
here.
Yeah, I'm speaking from a businessman standpoint. We're a business. We're growing. We're thriving. We're making money, decent amount of money. Eventually, you talking about want to be rich. Do you want somebody who's going to compromise your wealth at some point, taking food out of your mouth and your kid's mouth and your girl's mouth?
Because they're going to compromise my wealth.
You're still talking about two.
Yeah,
you guys
we're
are talking about
yeah.
two separate things.
For a second, just for a second. I'm come listen to try to listen to where I'm coming from. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from.
Why would you're coming from saying someone that will compromise your wealth or whatever? Why would I deal with someone that's compromising my wealth? If he's got loyalty to me and he's in my best interest, once I tell him whatever he does, sometimes compromise wealth, he's gonna stop that immediately. That has anything to do with me. He would only be hurting himself. We still cool. You effed yourself up and you messed bringing yourself out. You turned around and blew your money. You still can come over to my mansion in my house. You can come with me. You blew your crib. You did it again.
Listen, I'm gonna
You on the
listen,
street
listen,
again.
we
You
got
did it.
look, we still stuck on
I'm
two different
heavy
points,
on-
but I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna leave it like this. I grew up watching The Sopranos. Tony, at some point, had to take out people in his own crew because they was messing up. Pussy had to go. His nephew, for his girl on whatever her name was, had to go. I'm speaking from again, you're missing the point. Bump all the extra stuff. This and again, you're talking to somebody who also I let family go. I let certain people who was very close to me. Again, there's protocol. When you're not honoring the code, I don't care if you're family or not, you gotta go. You gotta go. So I'm speaking from the Sopranos type, and I'm not saying office supply. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if you're not following protocol in the order of what we got as an organization, as a business, how we running things, and we're all on the same, supposed to be on the same page, and you just recklessly again making decisions that's not with the team, you got to go.
So when you say gotta go, are you just talking like I just don't associate with them anymore?
Yeah, they're not either you can still associate with them, but they're not a part of the team. If they keep making decisions, it's like
You
not
gotta go from the team, not gotta go from your life.
not necessarily. Now if you become a detriment where it starts affecting outside of my home, not only in my business, then yeah, you got to go out of there too. Absolutely.
How would they become a detriment if they're not inside your business?
How would they become a
How would
detriment?
they become a detriment if you don't allow them inside your business?
Birds of a feather flock together. If you're around somebody who's reckless, you can act like you're saying all you want. Some shit gonna fall on your lap. I seen it happen all the time. Oh, I was just driving a friend to the bus stop because he needed a bus stop. He had a whole bunch of stuff on him. Now you sitting up in the jail cell. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm just
But
saying.
here where I go with
So-
the loyalty part. He got caught with the shit. He took the shit.
I'm too old to be rolling with
He
people like
took the
that,
shit
bro. I'm
and
too
went and
old to
did
be
his
rolling with
time.
people. I'm too
I
old.
wouldn't be rolling with that
Let me-
either. But he took the shit and did the time.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
So I'm not turning my back on it.
Do you roll with me?
Do I roll with you? Absolutely.
Do you know what I got in my book bag?
Not at this moment, no.
So you don't know.
But I'll be pissed if I find out that there's something that we shouldn't be having.
But you don't know.
Right. But a crash dummy is also a habitual thing, though. We're not talking about a one-time offense. If it's a one-time offense, that's my boy. We'll talk it out. Maybe even a few times we'll talk it out. Like you said, if he's a fuck up, we'll try to get some type of ground. I don't think we understand the definition. A crash dummy is someone who habitually, carelessly does not think of anybody else but themselves. So they don't care about the group. They don't care about the business. They only serve themselves.
That's not a loyal person. You said themselves. That's for
That
you.
is-
That's selfish.
That's not a loyal.
That's what I
All
keep
right.
saying.
And
because
that's a crash dummy, someone who's willing to crash out. They're always making reckless
you made it
decisions.
seem like a person could be loyal and good to you, but because they're doing certain things
That's
that
how
don't
I
go
was
with
taking
your
it.
protocol, that means you don't deal with
that
them.
was
And I
my-
told
you
you
misunderstood
that
it.
word loyalty means everything around
All
it.
right, I'll keep it a
That
bean with
means
you,
I
even if
won't-
even if he was loyal. All right, I'll keep it a bean with you, even if he was loyal. That cool. I'm glad you have that great trait. But if you still have that way about you, no.
But loyal means you won't let nothing detrimental happen to me.
Nah, bro, man.
Loyalty is part of
I
that.
just run different.
That's
I don't know.
part of
Maybe
that,
I just run
right?
different. I have no
Loyalty, if I'm loyal to someone, I want the best for them. If I'm messing up or this, that, the other, yo, man, you go on ahead, go do what you
I'm
need
not
to
giving
do.
special privileges.
I'm not gonna
because
bring you
I'm not
down.
giving special
That's
privileges
loyal,
to somebody
right?
because they
I
loyal.
can always
But I'm
deal
not
with
gonna
this
give
person.
special privileges to somebody just because they loyal.
That's not
To
special.
me personally,
That's part of the
Mugs
foundation
should
of
be
anything that
you
lasts.
should be loyal though. Dude, that's the problem. There's too many people who are disloyal and not loyal enough where we feel like we got to give extra privileges. Oh, he's a real one though. He's really loyal. What that mean? So what? That you, if anything, if you rolling with me or at least around me, you should already be on that type of time. I'm sorry. So you're not gonna get extra brownie points. Oh, because he loyal. You supposed to be.
Most aren't.
Does it differ?
Exactly.
Does it differ if it's like a friend or family?
No, I think it all runs the same at this point.
So if I don't know your home situation, so
Mhm.
you're saying like if your father or mother was
Mhm.
extremely supportive of you and
Mhm.
loyal, but they can cause problems in your business,
Mhm.
you would just be done there.
If it's habitual and major, yes, I would have to yeah, sit you down and put you to the side. Absolutely.
But I think it wouldn't be habitual if this person is loyal. It happened once. You see your behavior and what it does, it messes my business up. You're loyal to me, so you're gonna stop doing it so it doesn't mess my end of my business up. You probably are still gonna be this crash dumb and make mistakes and be messing up. Cool. I'm cool with it. That's what you choose to do. But you're not gonna mess with me for the simple fact you're loyal
But
to
here's
me.
the thing though. Can you be all right? So let's define this though. Can you be a crash dummy, a crash out dummy, and be
You
loyal?
can be whatever
No,
you
not
want to
really.
be in
I
this
don't
life
think you
and be
can. Go
loyal.
ahead. I don't think you can
You
though.
can be whatever you want
Can
in
you
life and be
crash out
loyal.
dummy?
Right, because in order to
Yes.
be a crash out dummy, you only think for
There's two answers.
right. You only
You're both right. Right.
Go ahead.
Yes.
When you're a crash out dummy,
Let the white guy be the mediator.
when you're a crash out dummy, you're reckless, right?
You only think for yourself. You only care about yourself.
So in an indirect way, it harms the other person, right?
Everyone else.
But if you take, there's probably different definitions of loyalty. So
Mm.
if you take loyalty, and John's probably, I don't want to speak for you, but he's probably like, okay, like he's got my back no matter what. Let's say he crash out and it's not affecting him. He can still go to him, confide in him, and they're good.
Mm-hmm.
And he can be a crash out dummy and still be loyal to John, because just because you're a crash out dummy, John doesn't have to be there when you're crashing out. So he can be a crash out by himself.
I respect that, and I hear you. But me personally, I wouldn't want that around me though.
No.
Yeah. No, so that's what I'm saying. I hear him.
But his
though. I hear-
quality hurts himself, but not you.
Nobody's saying he has to be.
Yeah, his quality, he hurts himself, not you. That's demons. This man hurts
Yeah,
himself.
but does that not eventually, again, birds of a feather flock together? If you run with 8 idiots, I don't care how smart you think you are.
But
If you run
everyone-
with 8 dumbasses, you gonna be the 9th one.
But you may have, okay, now you got the flip side. You got this other guy who has everything on board.
Bro,
Like, yo,
I
business,
just
they're
don't want, I just
A1.
don't want certain people around me. That's all I'm saying. Character-wise, morally-wise, I just don't want certain people around me. I grew up around a lot of bullshit. I grew up around a lot of people who's on some bullshit. I myself was on some type of bullshit, a lot of bullshit. And I did the time to cut a lot of that shit out. Especially the older I get, and especially when I had kids, I don't want that around me. I just don't want that.
For me,
I've
people
outgrown
that's
certain
loyal
things. I
don't bring
like
me
that.
down.
I don't
Loyal
like that.
people have never brought me down to this point.
Because they're loyal.
Yeah,
Because they're loyal. So it's simple. If this person
but
is
if they're
loyal,
not a crash out,
but no, but
that's cool.
I've had people that are loyal that are detriment to themselves and get into a lot of bullshit. But it's they got into a lot of bullshit. They brought themselves
So I
down.
guess let's go.
My phone call is always here for you, man. You did this again, I help you out, man. Whatever I can do, bro. And for
Yeah.
you, the fam, the kids, we here.
At some point,
I'm
You
that
guys-
cat.
go ahead.
So what you guys are saying is it's hard to like coexist with one another. So like for example, let's just use a different
If you loyal, you
sample.
want what's best for me.
So I can be nice to you, but have evil intentions.
Or be on your same page
Mhm.
business wise, but
Mhm.
really,
Mhm.
the minute
Mhm.
you know I can,
Mhm.
I drop you like a dime, or
That's
I got
Judas. Yeah, you could Judas. Yeah, you could be on that Judas type of.
But
time.
if I'm loyal, this is very simple. I want what's best for you. Period.
I think each person has to define loyalty, because I think that's where the whole disconnect is.
Yeah.
As well. Like there's different. Like I understand what both of you are saying. I agree with both of you.
Loyalty is you want my best interest, and you're always there through thick and thin, and I'm vice versa. But you have my best interest. You know your demons and stuff that you do will mess me up. Guess what? Because of your loyalty, you're not gonna do it around me, but you're gonna hurt yourself because you're a crash dummy. Crash dummies just run into the wall.
Can I give an
You're gonna
example?
keep doing this to yourself. That's what dummies do. They show crash dummies running into a wall, right? That's what they do in
If
the
you're-
videos. They just keep crashing in the wall.
I think
You're a crash dummy.
I think the
You know what I'm
crash
saying?
dummy like thing is like throwing a lot of people off.
Well, he said crash dummy.
I
so I'm
understand, I
working
understand.
with it. I didn't.
So I'll give you an example.
Mm.
This might be an extreme example. So I considered my mother when she was still here extremely loyal. She always had my back, but she put herself in situations that could have compromised me, doing drugs while drinking, right?
Mhm.
Wouldn't you then consider that? What would you consider that? Unloyal?
Yeah, especially
Right.
as a mother. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But she still always had my best interest, but did she? You know, there's so many different ways you can spin
True.
things,
True.
right?
True.
So that's where
True.
I'm sort of at with. I'm sort of siding with John,
That's fine.
but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
She could say, I'm going to do my drugs,
No.
but I'm not going to do it around you.
But
I
can
have it
still-
when you
but
come
it can still
around
hurt me,
here.
and it can be a detriment because
Birds of a feather. Yeah.
if I lost her, did she have my back?
Because now you have to.
As hard as
that's
that
what
is
I'm.
for me to
Yeah, and at
say,
the end of the
I
day,
love her to death.
and at the end of the day, I just don't want a certain caliber or a certain prototype of people around me. I have the right to say that. I don't want that. If I grew up around, listen, where did Jay-Z come from? Do you see him still going back to Mercy, whatever that project was at? No, he elevated. And as you elevate, you should want to have a certain caliber or a certain group of people around you. There's nothing wrong with me saying that.
How long?
Those people are loyal.
I
that he
still
has
get back to
around.
the hood. I still show love. I still do all that. But there's certain types of people that's within the hood. Nah, bro, I don't mix with that no more. Because eventually it's going to catch up to me. Eventually, me riding with you, standing with you, sitting on the corner just talking to you. Somebody gonna want to take you out, and then I get hit with the straight bullet, or I get hit with the bullet.
Hypothetically,
Oh no, yo.
hypothetically speaking, how long have you been talking? How long have you been dating your girlfriend, fiance?
11 years.
11 years. So you and her have such a trust and so much connection, and you guys know each other like the back of your hands. Right?
Mhm.
If she was
Mhm.
to switch up, are you just telling me now that
Now, when you say switch up what? Like
let's say
switch up?
so we'll
Like
say,
just stop talking to me, or,
No.
or just like snake me? Like what you mean?
bang, no,
Yeah, what you mean?
no, like she's loyal to you. Obviously, you wouldn't be with her if it was 11 years. You're loyal
Sure.
to her. You wouldn't be together if it was 11 years,
Sure.
right? You guys have a good understanding. You guys have good communication.
Mhm.
Let's say she switched up, and now when I say switched up, she's not how she was.
Okay.
We'll just go
So
180.
she's distant.
180.
Yeah.
We'll just switch at 180. So if she's good communication, there's no communication. You follow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you just cut her off because now she's a detriment to you?
No, because
Why?
because that's years of loyalty of her already showcasing.
So what John was
Yes,
saying,
yes.
he can have somebody that has been loyal for years.
Well, we finna talk though. If I've been with you for 11 years and we cool, communications excellent. We're talking to each other heart to heart, all this stuff, and then one day you just randomly you're very reserved and distant. Any human's gonna be like, "What's up with you?" And then at some point we're gonna have to really have a talk. Like, okay, where are we going further with this? Are we going to continue this relationship or not?
And what if the talk doesn't go well
Then we done.
after 11 years?
If she were to die, I would have to move on, and that's the same for her. If I were to die with her, hope
if she's
she moves
still
on.
alive and you guys just aren't on the same page anymore.
It would have to, yeah.
We're not even talking about I'm just talking general,
Yeah.
like just generally speaking.
Maybe I have connection issues. I don't know, but I believe in love and loyalty and all that, like the rest of the person. But also, you gotta walk away if it hurts you. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And the same goes for me. If I'm the cancer in someone's life, I would want you to walk away from me. First, let me know, D,
Yeah.
you're messing up. You're crashing out. You're down the wrong path. And if I don't, then I would hope that you were smart enough to leave me, because eventually I'm going to bring some shit to you. I don't know how
Yeah.
else to say that.
So you're saying,
I've seen it all my life. So
so you're saying if somebody hurts you, it's like, hey, I can only take so much.
at some point, and yeah, I would want my girl to leave me. If I was messing up to the point where it's habitual and I'm not making it any clear to her, and I'm just rooted in where I'm at right now and I'm not changing, yes, walk away. Go find happiness somewhere else. Go heal, and hopefully somebody will treat you better. Because I'm a piece of shit. I don't know what else to say.
But you was a piece of shit before. Just become a piece of shit. You was a piece of shit.
No,
before.
I wasn't. No,
John,
we're talking about flip flop though. We're talking about, again, communication level. Nick, are we hot? Are we hot right now? Are we fried
I
right
just
now?
say, like loyalty.
fried right
You
now?
loyal. You loyal. You want what's best for that other person, whether it's your friend, your brother, your family, cousin.
But here's the thing.
Relationship loyalty is loyalty.
But you can't be reckless and be loyal. You see it in movies
You
all the
can.
time. No, you can't.
can.
You see it in movies
You
all the time. Bro,
can.
look at all the street movies.
You
The
can't.
loyal, it's the reckless dude that brings.
I'm
all
gonna
the
show you
drama.
loyalty. Yo, dog, man, I'm about to go rob this man or do something stupid, whatever, whatnot. Yo, don't holler at me, don't answer my calls. You stay over there, whatever, whatnot. I know you on the right path in life and you doing certain things for your family, whatever, whatnot. Boom. He went, robbed the bank, got locked up. I'm the first one there to visit you. The first one. I would
Bank, you robbed the
Dude.
bank, my G. Don't call me. What?
no.
Yeah, you robbed the bank.
No, I said I'm the first one to visit you and while you're in the jail cell. You got locked. You robbed the bank, you got locked
You robbed
up.
the bank, my G. That's like somebody. That's like, okay, all right.
You robbed the bank and
No,
got
no, no,
locked
no.
up.
No, we gonna
Okay,
talk- we gonna
but
talk
why
about this.
can't I
Because these are
still? So you're no longer a friend to me no more.
No,
You're no longer a friend because you did a crime. You did something wrong.
these are the same people that be talking about free Mookie when Mookie did it.
I get you. You robbed the
Who the
bank
fuck
though.
Mookie?
You
But you
white, you
robbed
don't
the
know.
bank. You went and
And
robbed
you
the
looked out
bank.
at Mookie who did it. And be
But you
talking about
robbed
free
the bank. You
Mookie.
didn't
Why
kill
you saying
no
free
one.
Mookie when Mookie did it? Mookie's a monster. Mookie wreaked havoc all in the neighborhood. Mookie sold drugs to pregnant women.
But
And you
Mookie
talking about,
didn't do it to me.
you know what?
Mookie didn't
So
do
now I
it to
trust.
me.
Now I'm looking at your trust.
No, no.
Your loyalty.
Where's my trust
You're
and
talking about
loyalty?
Mookie ain't doing
My
it to me,
trust
but
and
he did it to
loyalty is
them.
not compromised.
That's why our community's torn
My
down
tr-
now.
No, my trust and
Man.
loyalty is not compromised by people
I'm
pointing the
so-
finger. Because without Mookie's, a lot of people wouldn't have a finger to point. A lot of people need someone to talk to, and their
Okay,
closet
look,
ain't clean.
I was
They throw rocks in the glass house.
I guess like
You know, Mookie, we know he dirty. We know he in our face. I respect that, Mookie, you ain't shit. You showing us you ain't shit, and you gonna go out and do what you do. This dude morally point the finger at Mookie, ain't shit behind closed doors. He doing some heinous shit, but it looks good. You look like you about
Well,
big
not,
things
I'm
in
not
life.
that. I'm not that person.
I didn't say, but that's how the game can go.
Like how-
So I'm judging
But I ain't-
by
I'm
how
not- I'm
you
not talking
deal
about
with me.
I'm not talking. I'm
personally.
not talking about. I'm not that. I'm not talking about that kind of person. I don't even like those kind of people who point the finger. I don't like those. Those are religious leader type people. I don't like that. Go ahead.
like how? I guess the definition of reckless is up for interpretation because that's what
I
you're
get it.
saying. It's like reckless. You can't be like
I guess we need a definition
you
for it.
can't be. You're saying you can't be reckless and be loyal.
Yes, because in order to be, you're only loyal to yourself.
What
You-
is reckless?
When you are reckless, you are making heinous, fast-paced decisions without thinking of anybody else. If I make a decision, am I thinking of what's going to happen to you? What's going to happen to you? What's going to happen to him and all y'all's girls?
So no,
Y'all got kids. What's going to happen? Based off my decision on where we're at located wise, y'all may not get hit, but your girls or your kids might get hit based off of my decision.
So over the course of your relationship, there's never been one time where one party has been reckless, even if
I hope they
You
have
see
been
what I'm saying? Like,
reckless.
there's
I want the other party to be
being
reckless. That's
reckless
called
could
we're
be- it could be
human. We
drinking.
make
Reckless
mistakes.
could literally be drinking the night before.
I
still
need
having
it.
Alcohol
All right.
above limit and
But
driving.
we're talking
wouldn't
about-
wanna
we're
be with a
talking
girl that
about-
never did nothing
a
wrong.
A crash out dummy is to the extreme extent though. A crash out dummy is someone again who's like on some like hitting the Uzi out the window. Just that. We're talking about that's a crash out dummy.
different.
That's a
I
crash out
get
dummy
it.
though. That's
So
the
we're
definition of a
talking
crash out dummy. A
extreme-
reckless.
So you're talking extreme.
Yes. So if we are a
That's
business, if we are business partners, I would hope that we would make decisions first, reconcile with each other, try to run it by each other first,
I
and not
understand.
making just wild decisions and being reckless. That's all I'm saying.
I thought you okay. So you're taking it to an extreme point.
That-
That's fine. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want the
I'm
mild
just
extent.
saying.
I don't want mild reckless. I don't
He
want none of that.
wants it, but I wouldn't cut somebody off.
Me
over that.
either.
Unless if they're altering the business, I won't let them all in the business.
Mm.
That's me in the business. But in my life, nah,
No,
fuck that. I ain't
no.
cutting you off.
I'm
'Cause
not.
You might need me,
different.
man.
Yeah.
If I
I'm
need you-
not
It
either.
depends. If it's like a
If I need
repetitive
you, then
thing
God
all
will
the
set it up.
time,
Then God will set up the path where I need you again, or you need me. Then what is? But so be it. But I'm not gonna just. That's like I said. That's just my life, my upbringing. That's just how I see it through my eyes. I'm not just sitting there.
I know you can
I did the
receive
work.
help from you can get help from people that you never think and it may not
Absolutely.
come in the way
Absolutely.
from a person that reckless person
100%
might have
agree.
been the one that been there for.
100% agree. But from my point of view, I've seen more people who were reckless were the cause of other people's deaths.
I'ma tell you
hold on. They were the cause of other people's deaths, and them fools were still alive.
I'm gonna give it to
They
you.
were alive.
Oh,
I
shit.
came
But
back.
but every person that was around is dead.
I'm gonna tell you something about
Come on,
crazy
yo, get outta here.
Mookie.
Like, what is he
Mookie
talking about,
crazy.
yo?
Mookie crazy havoc around the neighborhood.
Why would you want somebody like that?
Listen,
It's
I've been
Especially-
loyal to Mookie. I've been loyal to
Especially
Mookie.
past 30.
Listen.
Yo, we're grown.
I'm giving
Free
you the
Mookie,
set.
man.
Listen. All right, I got you. Listen.
Mookie.
Let me just listen to my
No,
mind state.
stay there.
Let me just give my mind
Free
state.
Mookie.
Lord, Mookie is doing havoc in the neighborhood. Mookie is reckless, this, that, and the other. Somehow me and Mookie are on good page, and I stayed loyal to him. He's loyal to me. None of his stuff that I hear about, do about, is come across me. He's not in my business. Okay.
So he's a mild.
But stop
so he's
1
a-
second.
No, I'm
You just let me
confirming.
get
So
it out, and
all
you
right,
can,
but I'm confirming.
you can dissect
So he's a
it, cut
mild
it up.
reckless. So he's a mild
I
reckless.
can't
though.
get it out. And
No,
I
but
can't
he's a
get
mild
it.
reckless. Okay.
No, Mookie is he's heavy. He's what you think, whatever, whatnot.
To the
Mookie
extreme.
guns, Mookie's off the hook. All right, Mookie's a mess in these streets. One day, because you know my business is going well, whatever, whatnot, life is great. I had my Ferrari and I was going out to the movie theater, me and my girl, whatever, whatnot. I went to go see this Kevin Hart movie or something, and it was these thug jokers I ain't packing, and they was gonna get me. Guess who comes out with the guns toting in my
fucking
back?
Mookie. He's free.
What happened? Why Mookie only came for me?
First
Because
of all,
Mookie don't give a shit about no one, but he cares
Mookie
about
don't-
me because I was
If
loyal.
anybody knows a Mookie stay on the block. Mookie don't even go to the movie theater. So what's he pulling up like Batman
Maybe
for?
it's
Saving.
Mookie- maybe the
What you
theater
mean?
was
He's
on the
not
block.
pulling up the Batman. I just
Mookie
told
stay in
you.
the hood, bro.
I'm in a rough. I was
There's
in the
movie
hood. I
theaters
was
in
in
the
a
hood.
rough neighborhood. I told you I went to see Kevin Hart painted the picture. If you listen,
Right,
I was
no
in a.
hood.
It was obviously a bunch of urban blacks. We out there.
Yeah.
I
Mookie
pulled
don't
up in
leave-
the
Mookie
Ferrari.
don't leave
They
off the
thinking
block,
about robbing me or whatever. I ain't had no strap. But Mookie's at the movie theater. Mookie ain't gay. He got a girl or something. Whatever. Mookie out there himself.
Mookie
Whatever.
ballin'.
Not people scared of Mookie. And
His ad libs are hilarious.
whatever not. So Mookie
ballin'.
was there. Mookie comes and says, "Y'all, not him, not it,
We ain't doing that.
Now listen,
not him."
I hear you, but that's your story. Every Mookie I knew harmed everybody, whether he was intentionally doing it or not. He harmed more people around him.
But my
He was
point
more of a
was,
problem and a disaster around people. I don't want people like that around
I
me.
get it. You ain't got to have them around you all the time. Mookie ain't around me. I just told you.
all the time.
No, Mookie isn't around me. Mookie could be somebody because of what he does and how he lives.
Listen.
We just cross paths
I
by
got
accident.
I got Mookie cousins and Mookie family members. The only time they seeing me is on Thanksgiving. And you don't want to know why they gonna see me? It's because it's Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And we're not seeing each other
So
every other time.
me and that
Other than
cousin
that-
still can be cool because they're doing what they're doing over there. I'm doing what I'm doing over here. So on Thanksgiving, if he's treated me right as far as our relationship, I'm not here to point at you what you do. You know what you
I'm
do
not
is right or
judging.
wrong.
And again, I'm not judging. I just don't want that kind of person around me.
He's not around you.
Understood.
He's not.
Yeah, we're understood. We're understood.
He's not around
That's
you. You
like-
just said you only see him in
I'm getting
Thanksgiving.
tight right now, dog.
You only see him in Thanksgiving. I'm just saying loyalty ain't
All
compromised.
right, so we're just gonna have a Q&A
We're gonna
episode.
move
Hope y'all
on.
like this little debate we had, and let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Let us know if y'all know Mookie.
Right?
Yeah, do y'all got a
And
movie y'all like?
loyalty
Y'all know-
is not compromisable. No matter what, you got my best interest.
So before
Simple. You
before
wouldn't
we
let
move
nothing
on,
happen
is-
to me.
Is Mookie free?
I'll just say Mookie need to be where he at.
So he's
I don't know where,
Uh-oh.
wherever that is.
Okay.
Mookie need to be where
You
he
got
at.
plenty of people in jail
So
that
he
got
is in
more
jail.
morality
Mookie's not.
than people standing
Mookie
out
isn't-
here.
Mookie isn't no person who fit the description. Who's a nice guy, a nice guy who goes to work every day.
Uh-oh.
Mookie is reaping havoc.
Uh-oh.
A person like Mookie is a prototype.
Got
He's a monster in the hood.
So
He's a Debo.
Mookie the Menace.
Yes, he's a
Oh,
Debo. He's reaping havoc in the hood. So
Debo.
what you talking
That's
about?
the end of
He's
the
a beast
book. I
punching-
don't know
he's
the
punching on everybody in the
Mookie
hood.
got
He's
a
not nice
story
to people.
too. Mookie
People
got
in
a
the hood don't
story
even like
too.
Mookie. People in the hood didn't like Debo.
Mookie, maybe they choose to take from Mookie, and Mookie got tired, and he does havoc to
Bro, you
everyone.
need to
now.
run for some type of
Remember the
politics.
Joker? No,
Politics.
remember the Joker? The movie The
Denver?
Joker? The Joker wasn't like that at
He's
first.
a baller.
The Joker wasn't like that at first. People turned the Joker that way. If you watch the movie, the moral of the thing is the Joker wasn't like that.
Okay,
at
but
first.
that's not my response.
And he was having
Okay,
the
but
Joker.
because
Oh
people-
my God.
Listen, you gotta still do your self work and heal, bro. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, just because you went through a world of trouble and people dishonored you and
People
betrayed you,
react
and
different.
you want to turn into the Joker, cool. But again, who am I to have to sit there and want to be around you? I gotta associate with you just because we somehow know each other and in proximity? No.
I
Go
didn't
get
say you
together.
had to.
Go heal up.
I didn't say you had to do
And you
nothing.
grown too. On top of that, go heal up. You too grown to be sitting there walking around with the baggage of the world from when you was 12. Go heal up. Go get some therapy. Go talk to somebody and get your shit together. What are you talking about?
Mook, you won't let nothing happen to me? We cool.
Oh, he's tough. Get a helmet.
We cool, Mook.
Yeah, on to the next, bro.
That's a big statement.
On to
When
the
you
next
say to any
segment,
man,
dog, please.
yo, bro,
That was sort of
we are
like a-
always
Yeah.
cool
On to
because
the
you won't let nothing
Run the
happen to
questions
me.
up. So we doing a
That's
Q&A.
not-
Just we doing a Q&A just so y'all can better understand us, man. Just funny Q&As, keeping it light. Although this was not light.
Mm.
And we're gonna let Joe start it off. Just run up the question. Whatever question you got.
Um,
You my dog though. You my dog. I can't stand you though.
Why? I just was saying, but no, man.
I
Come
ain't
on,
done.
man.
I ain't done yet.
There's no value on saying to another man like, yo, I know you won't let nothing happen to me. That's not something to stand sturdy on.
I would prefer that from a person who wasn't a crash out. I would prefer that from a person who actually
But life ain't
thought
always
about
what
his
you
decisions
make
before
it.
he made them.
Life ain't always what you make it, man. Like it's not. Sometimes you got to take your cards and play it. And I got to deal with people on case by case scenario and how this person is genuine and loyal to me.
Not that thing. No, bro.
You know, because you got a person that's so called
bruh.
is very
Yeah.
got their thing together, but disloyal. The minute it happens and something don't go right between our situation, will cut my throat. This businessman,
All right.
but he really a wolf in sheep's clothing himself. I'm Mookie, man.
All right.
You loyal to me, ain't nothing gonna
All right,
happen to me.
so
We just roll
so
with
you have let's say you have a daughter, right?
Mhm.
And You have a young guy that's like he's like your little protege out in the street, right? He's your little rider. He's cool and he's loyal, right? He's your rider. He's there for you through thick and thin.
Mhm.
You don't know that he get with your daughter, right? Because your daughter keep it a secret. And let's just say he didn't know y'all's relationship. One day he slapped the shit out of her. And she come home with this bruised up face. Daddy, he hit me. You talking about who he? I don't even know who he is. And she show you who he is. Now he loyal to you. That's your man's, right? That's your man's. But he palmed up your daughter.
See, loyalty is simple. No, no, no,
It's
no.
not- it's
Loyalty
not-
is simple.
it's-
Loyalty is simple. You messed up the minute you said he was with my daughter, and I didn't know about it. You
He,
make sure
he
you
didn't know about it either.
no, but okay. If he was loyal, he would have said, "Who's your dad?" Negative. That's my man. It's not gonna never happen as much as I want to. Girl, it ain't happening. It's not happening.
Let's just say
That is
let's
loyalty.
just
It's not
say-
compromise.
Let's just
Under
say.
no
Let's
circumstance.
just say.
Then you're not loyal no more. You just started Pluki. You're not loyal no more.
Next segment.
You're not loyal no
Next
more,
segment,
right?
go ahead,
You
right.
know that would be
Alright.
detriment to
Bet,
me. My
bet,
daughter,
bet.
my daughter got smacked
Black
up.
on black crime over here, bro. We good.
Right?
We good over here.
We'll settle this off the air. Yeah, so you say Q&As?
Yeah, just run it up, bro. Run it up.
I guess what would you consider your best quality?
I'll let you go ahead and go first. All right, my best. What's up? Loyalty, 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 loyalty. That's your favorite song.
Oh, my best friend
Like
is
Kendrick
Rookie.
Lamar. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Word for word, you know that song. Best quality. I guess I would say I like to make people feel comfortable. I would personally say that. I think when I walk into a room, I look around and make sure who feels left out, who's not feeling, who feels a little, I guess, uncomfortable, who doesn't feel like they can fit in, or maybe they have social awkward ways where they can't get into the conversation. I try to find a way to bring them in. I guess I'm good at that. I would say, good mouthpiece, good talk game. You know what I'm saying? You heard? What you got?
I don't know if you want to say
Stop.
no, because you want to make it simple. You know what I mean? Like I guess
He's still stuck on loyalty.
My
no, you
argument
just say
is
loyalty is big to me, and that is part of who I am. If I'm around someone and we genuinely call each other a friend or whatever, my objective with them, whoever the relationship is, family, friend, girl, whoever it is, I want you at one time by yourself to sit down and be talking and thinking to yourself and say, yo, he made me feel really special. I know this cat really cares. That means something to me. That's loyalty. I'm there no matter what. That's me. You got to work for that. I'm willing to work for it. If I really care for you and the loyalty's there, it's there. That means something to me right there. That's what I strive for.
Okay, that's fire. That's a bar.
it's hard for me.
All
I got like
yeah,
You
like
cutthroat.
15.
and I can't.
You knew it. You hate us.
I'll put it like this. I'll say if
I run wild.
if I'll explain. I'll tell you.
I'll
list,
challenge
pick
you.
one. So it's understanding,
Yeah.
patience, and listening. But I'll say patience.
Yes.
I'm patient to a fault.
Yes.
To where like, I'll give somebody all the time in the world and not realize it's fucking.
Now, where does that come from? Is that taught, or do you feel like it's innately just in you?
I'm not in a rush for anything.
That's good.
Never.
I think most men are probably impatient, so that's actually
No, because I have high anxiety.
It's a good
So when I feel like I'm in a rush, it just increases.
Oh wow! So you work on it. You work with your patience.
Patient.
Okay.
Like for example, showed up late today. I wasn't sweating it. You at 9:40 were like, or what was it, 8:40? Yo, is that coming? I'm like, man, what did I say?
Yeah, he was like,
Be patient.
yeah, he'll be here.
Just be patient, man. He'll be here. He's punctual.
I was like, all right.
Yeah,
Throw shit
but
at
yeah,
the end, I see
it's
you.
definitely patience. If
Yeah,
I had to pick one,
That's great.
Yeah,
I can see that though. You show that very
patient.
well. You
I
show
don't-
that very well.
Not in a rush for anything.
It's a bar. It's a bar. Yeah, I'll throw a little question out there. Let's see.
Oh shit, big question.
What's y'all's pet peeves?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll let y'all go first.
I'm gonna let him go because I gotta think first.
Something that you see somebody do or say, or how? What is it about somebody that makes you just like clench your teeth out? Like what? For me, I think just because I do hair, I think a bad haircut, and I'm not talking about like a.
God damn.
I'm not gonna say like.
I don't got fucking hair. What you talking about,
I
bro?
was talking about somebody with like a jet, like, bro, what are you like? You walked out the house like that, yo. I think that's crazy. I think,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah, like a jacked up haircut. Like I get it, you go to a crappy barber or you go to Best Cuts because that's what you can
Or
afford.
if you go out and you got bonnets and shit on your head.
That's trifling. That's trifling. That's trifling.
Canceled.
Clean that up. Like, what are you doing?
Instantly.
Get your hair done before you walk out the house like that. It's me, bad breath. if you up in somebody's face and you're not conscious, you lack the self awareness of like, am I too close? Am I breathing in this person's face? Did I just eat something that might, and you just hot Cheetos all up in my face with it? Nah, bro. Back up, man.
Back the fuck up.
Back up in here. Take this go.
And
Uh,
you said pet peeve, right?
Elijah, not liar, but Elijah.
you have to explain that one.
Elijah is a person that no matter what story or situation or things that going around you at a moment, they got a story for it and they have to trump the story in the room on top of
You gotta like one up
Wait,
somebody.
Elijah, like
I
That's what my dad
I
got
have a
shot.
clear question though. Is that a real word? Is that a real definition? Like,
It's
Elijah.
slang,
is
it's
that a thing?
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, but a person
White
gets
was
it,
schooling me, telling me Urban Dictionary. I've
Dictionary.
never heard that.
like
Elijah.
like he could have went, he could have came in and said he got these new earphones and testing them out and this, that, the other, and they sound super clear. The Elijah is gonna say, oh, these earphones I got, Obama can't get them. But
Damn.
they are really, really, really the
Okay.
ones out there. I paid $1,000 for them. So you hit this button. It's Elijah.
No, I know that prototype. I just never knew there was a word for it.
You
Yo,
stretch,
you
you
know that.
stretch like you got partial truth. You have some really good earphones,
Right.
but you stretched it and had to trump his story.
And you
when he
always make
came
it
in.
about you too. I feel like
You
always
had to
taking
you
like,
had to trump it.
Elijah. I
You know
never
what I
knew that.
mean?
That's what's up. You learn
Like
something
the
new.
girl say, "Oh, I used to run hurdles." You turn around, me and Carl Lewis back in the day. I met him on Willenboro, and we used to do. You know what I mean? You're Elijah.
Wow.
You're Elijah.
Yeah, I don't like
You're not a
that.
total liar.
Yeah, I don't like them people either.
You're Elijah.
looking at them like, bro, what?
That
What makes
annoys me. Like you
Yeah.
got to have this Trump stupid story. Like you made $1,000 doing whatever you do, but you got to tell me it was 10
Right.
because he said he made 2,500.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You're
got you.
Elijah. You do make a decent dollar,
Right.
but you're Elijah.
Bro, that's crazy. I know that prototype of person. I just never knew the word for it. That's
That
crazy.
annoys me.
Yeah, that's crazy. We'll watch it.
So many.
Let them not be too controversial.
They're not.
We're already controversial.
He hates when you've been left in the oven over 350.
How the fuck
If you're too dark skinned, it's over.
How did you
It's
know that?
over. He doesn't like them too dark, brown and lighter.
Milk over dark. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I would say being loud in public on the phone when it's on speaker. I want to slap him. If you guys do that, please explain to me what the purpose of it is and why do I need to know what you're cooking for dinner?
I don't.
To me, I don't understand it.
I think it's very
Like why? Like I
it's
really
classless.
don't get
It's
it.
classless. Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
man. What is the purpose?
It's mad
You
ghetto.
do it. The look you're giving me. You
No, I'm real quiet in communication, like all around. Like even people I know or I'm very cool with and tight with, my communication I think needs to build up. I can be like this. So what you're saying is the exact opposite of me. Like loud on the phone. I don't want no one to know my conversation. Period. And what I'm talking about.
it's not.
You know what I'm
loud, it's
saying?
just
That's-
loud on the phone.
I may walk
On-
out the
on
room.
Speaker. You're
Mhm.
walking through the store and you're loud.
Mhm.
It's.
And then you got the speaker turned up where you can hear what
Like,
the
that's what
person
I'm saying.
saying. I'm like, what?
There's times where
But that's-
speakers are turned
yeah.
up so loud
I
you don't
need
hear the person
attention.
next to you.
Yeah.
I
To
need
me,
attention.
that's ghetto. That's like classless. Like, what are you doing? Like,
I mean,
put
that's
headphones in or
me.
something.
And listen, everybody's gonna yell at me on this one, but I think fucking sandals in the gym, man. Yeah, I know sandals in the gym.
Yo, stop playing at my birthday.
Flip flops, Crocs. Like I know everybody fucking does it here. I don't.
You ain't got legs
understand
like
it.
these though. I want to hear nothing.
I'll put it like this: the amount of work you're doing with those, I think you could work even harder if you didn't.
No, that's true. That's facts.
That's
I mean,
fact.
I don't wear them, but yeah.
I'll have people say something to me about this.
No, that's, you know what? I'll side you on that. Me personally, I'm probably this gonna be a little. I feel like
Oh, shit.
I'll say this. I feel like when you fat and you don't dress appropriate for the gym, I think it's even more like you of all people should be wearing sneakers. You don't have the privilege to be dressing any comfy. I know.
Oh.
You don't have the privilege to be dressing extra comfy for the gym. Put them shoes on, lace them up, get the burpees going. You come up in here in some Yeezy slides. Like, nah, you just don't earn that privilege yet. You don't. I'm sorry. I love y'all. But yeah.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
What? Come on, bro. We talking our
Fire.
talk. We just figuring it out. That's all I'm saying.
We're about to.
Any of it. Go ahead. Next question.
Oh. What do you consider your worst quality?
You want to go ahead?
Worst quality. Worst quality.
Stuff.
It's not tough. You just don't want to say it in front of everybody. It's not tough. We all know shit that we do that's wrong. Worst quality. My worst quality might be I need to at this point, probably this situation, I need to work better in groups. I hate people in groups and being under this and that and people like he did talking about Zach being here at a certain time. I came here 6:05 instead of 6 o'clock. Leave me alone at 6 o'clock. Don't be bitching over 5 minutes and it's dark. Sucker. Don't do that. I'm ready to punch you. I love you to death. Do not do that. But right is right and wrong is wrong. It's a bad quality in me. He wouldn't be able, or no one could do it if you were on time.
Hilarious.
And you should be early and know that this person is great with time.
Yeah, he's
You
very,
know what I
he's
mean?
very punctual.
Very great with time. You
Yeah,
need
he's
to be there 5:45. Why are you constantly late? You doing it all the damn time, so you giving them the lane. And even when you do better, they're gonna point at you. It's almost it's become the narrative.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh my god, dog, you was funny, yo.
Right?
John
I'm gonna
crazy.
punch you in the fucking
My
face.
man, he said sucker.
No offense,
He
though.
said sucker.
Because you do feel like that is so early. I told you, I think I
You
said
lucky
something to
I'm
you today.
here.
I said, I don't even want to talk to people at that hour.
Yeah.
You say
fact.
you lucky.
I
I'm
don't
here,
like
man.
conversating at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
We got the workout and y'all smacking hands and doing all that. I don't want no men around me. I don't even want no woman touching me at 6 in the morning.
That's a
I was
bar.
like, only thing I can have around me is maybe a little puppy dog, and I'm going to go take a piss. And I might be like, come on, man, I ain't taking you out. You know your little area, whatever, whatnot right now. It's just
I
that.
feel
It's
It's
the
sick.
details. I love the details.
It's just that early in the morning.
Yeah.
But then you got people high-fiving, or I walk in,
Yeah.
all right, I'm dragging at 6:02, supposed to be at 6 o'clock, and people do this.
Yeah.
You all late. I'm mad as shit. Motherfucker, my bed was so comfortable. I want to punch the shit out of you right now. Go in the bathroom, let it out, come back out, smile.
He talking to you.
I know he is.
He's able to punch this general.
You know? And then I come back out and get it back together.
I have
Yeah.
been much better.
That's a bar. That's a bar. Yeah, that's a bar. Yeah. What about you?
Overthinking.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Okay.
I think about everything too much. My mind never shuts off.
Yeah.
Which then, by overthinking, increases your anxiety, which then sends you into a spiral, and it's just bad thoughts.
Sure.
Bad thoughts, not like that. I'm saying just I think about too much too often,
Mm.
and I don't think I'm grateful enough. It sucks. It really fucking sucks.
That's
just
that's
like
a deep one though.
Nothing I feel is ever good enough with what I've accomplished.
Take a second. Hold on.
Yeah, I
That's a
really
bar.
feel like that, which is
Bar.
stupid because I mean, what is success? We talk about it.
Mhm, mhm.
That's the thing I struggle with the most.
I agree with you on that one. I think for me, every accomplishment I do, I never really fully embrace it.
Yeah.
It's just on to the next one, and then you wonder why. I'm like, where's the next challenge? I need that feeling,
Yep.
but you're not really resonating when that feeling comes. So I completely agree. Another one for me is I give people a lot. I don't anymore as much,
Yeah.
but I used to give so much, and then I would be dumbfounded when people would like mistreat my love or my affection or just my time, whatever I was giving. People would mistreat it. I'm wondering why, but it's because you know what I'm saying. I just gave way too much. So learning to just pull back, I would say that was one of my worst qualities, definitely.
Learn to give people a chance, even though they're your first representation of them was like,
You said for you.
yeah, me,
Oh,
learn to
okay.
give people a chance because sometimes you might meet someone
Yeah.
and you met them under a circumstance and it wasn't what it seemed, but
Right.
you didn't cut them off because the first presentation was terrible.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And this is really a good person. Really a good person. And from there on, y'all just slide in and it's just like left field all the time.
Mhm.
Learn to like get out your own way for a second. Take the breath. Like,
Mhm.
okay, forget that. Hey, what's up, man?
Mhm.
What's up? How you? You know, I'm not the what's I'm like,
Mm. But you said it best though. Don't judge a book by its cover because
Right.
you don't know the pages in between.
But we
Right.
do that as people.
we do
We
that.
naturally, innately
all
do,
do
but I
it.
think,
Everybody
but a
does.
sound-minded person knows to check that instantly. Like, all right, man, come on, man, I can't be judging this dude.
But
I don't
the-
even know him like that.
but the-
But innately, yes, we do.
The instant you see somebody,
Absolutely,
it's just.
absolutely. When I see some doing something dumb, I'm looking at them like, what? And then I realize
But you don't know
They-
what they were doing 5 seconds before that.
exactly. But again, a sound-minded person, you try to
Yeah.
check that really fast.
Smart.
What's your favorite style of food?
Go ahead, Zach.
Oh, go ahead, talk your talk. It's a good one. I would say yes. I would say I like where I'm headed. I think could there always be changes and improvements? Absolutely. But where I'm headed and the vision of how I see myself, yes. You said, are we proud of where? Are we proud of who we are? Are we proud of who we are today? And I say yes, I am. I'm proud of where I'm headed.
I don't know how to answer it.
Answer it.
So I mean, with me becoming more in touch with like my religious side and everything, I think pride is a sin. I'm more so happy where I'm at today
Mhm.
from where I came, but proud. I mean, just an average guy. So I'm happy where I am at right now to where I have come from.
Okay, so yeah, so the vision of what you see yourself now when you
Yeah,
was a little kid,
I'm happy.
you would say, but you could say I'm proud of that. You're like, yo, I'm proud of how
I don't
you
know.
did the work.
What is
You,
pride?
I mean, I get the whole religious aspect.
No,
Pride is
but I
of the
mean,
devil. I get all
what is
that, but
what?
you can be proud of yourself. You can be proud of achievements and moments. You can be proud of.
I mean,
You can be
I'm
proud.
thankful. That's
He's
what's up.
more,
Yeah,
he's more religious than me.
no, I mean, I'm
He's
being
more churchy than me.
no because like pride, it really isn't.
I feel you. No, I'm not mad.
I
You're
don't
thankful.
really,
Though. You're thankful.
yeah.
I feel that. That what you got
Uh,
from Lil John.
Oh no, Lil Bill.
I'm
from,
uh,
from Lil John from
I
back in the
think my
day.
future is
to Big John
promising,
now.
but I probably get more out of using the resources I can obtain to help another person.
Mhm.
I probably get more out of seeing one person go from 0 to 10
Mhm.
for something I was able to do and put them in a position,
Yeah.
but yet not ask for nothing back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to see the look on their face when I tell you I don't want nothing in return,
Facts.
just pass it on doing it to someone else.
And you have done that over the years.
Yeah.
So you say you're proud of that.
That more
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely, yeah. But not even that, just in general. Like from again, not trying to be funny, from Lil John, from where you was at as a little boy, how you envisioned yourself. Are you proud of where you're at now? And even in the future, maybe like you said, there's always can be achievement. There could always be improvements and stuff. But generally, are you proud of like the man of who you are today?
Because you see you brought up Little John, this that a little kid has a bunch of different things they think they're gonna be, and then life will deal you cards. How do you adjust? I'm proud how I was able to adjust
Mhm.
on the fly on
Mhm,
things.
mhm, mhm.
You know what I
There's no
mean?
rule book to
I'm not. I didn't see here 5, 10 years ago me be sitting or doing what I'm doing now. Not meaning that I thought I would be less.
right.
I didn't envision it.
Yeah.
I just kept pushing and pushing through using the same formula.
Well, none of us have a format of life, so we all kind of just on the fly. Everybody who's
like
living life.
this life don't come with a map, just
No.
eyes.
No. So I think So you proud? Yeah, you proud. Did you have another question? So what's y'all's favorite food style? Your style of food, genre of food.
God.
I'm not gonna be typical and be like say soul food, but we're gonna put that to the side. Say what you want. Listen, say what you want. We all like chicken. Shut up. Anyway, I'm gonna say breakfast first. I'm a breakfast lover. Anybody knows I gotta have eggs. Breakfast tastes better at night. No cap, no debate.
I was talking about like the fucking like the potatoes, like the chopped potatoes.
No, just breakfast in general. To me, breakfast tastes way better
No,
at
no,
night than in the
saying,
morning.
like you have like an omelet, and then you have like what's the word?
Hash brown?
No, what the fuck can I think of this shit, dude? The potatoes. It's called a certain thing.
Oh,
Home fries?
Home fries.
home fries.
Fucking thing.
Oh, it don't matter what it
Home
is.
fries.
It's eggs, bacon, sausage, pork roll, waffles, pancakes. It don't matter. It tastes better at night than it does in the morning. So for me, I'm a breakfast.
Muhammad Shawab ain't eating that swan.
Man, listen, say what you want. I like
No
breakfast.
pork.
That's my
Oink
style.
oink.
What y'all's?
I'm playing.
So don't ask me for specific dishes.
Yeah, you don't have like a specific style of dish.
I do.
Oh,
But I don't. I just go in and I order something different every day.
Okay.
I love Indian food.
okay.
So India is the spice capital of the world, and I love spices, and I think they have the best foods in my opinion.
Mhm.
Whatever's on the menu, I always ask the host or the waitress or waiter, what would you recommend? They say it, I buy it.
Okay,
It's
word.
different.
Word.
I love Indian.
Is it? Do you like spice? I'm sure.
I love spice, but not everything is spicy.
Okay. All right. Do you like stuff when it's like at least water?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, no, I'm good.
As long as I can still taste it, because there's a cutoff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say eventually it's not enjoyable when you
It's
gotta
not
drink.
like
You gotta
you're-
like douse it
You're
with
not
water. No,
going.
that's not
You're
enjoyable.
not going into an Indian restaurant signing a waiver. No, I'm serious. Like
I need to because I don't like spice. So I sweat
no, but there's
and I
they
get hot.
don't
in my
use
mouth
something like where you're gonna fucking choke and
Goes
fall.
in hot, can come out hot.
They'll let you know it's hot,
Yeah.
but it's not like waiver fucking.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
There's a difference between spice and heat.
Yeah,
Like they have really good spices.
yeah. No, they do. I like Indian food. It's fine. What about you?
I just like food that tastes good because if we all sitting eating good food, you're less likely to argue. You can have people in the room that's eating good food, they're normally not arguing when they eating good.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He is on to something because it's true. You be hearing the forks clack, and that's all
Yeah,
you hear. I'm
you
like,
might have people that really don't get along and they can bump heads, even
Yeah.
family members. But if we're eating good at that moment,
Ain't nobody looking.
yo, the way you think is something else. Yo.
you
The
know,
way you
that's why.
process
So I
is
like, I
hilarious.
just like, if the food tastes
I'll
good,
smoke some
if it
Chick-fil-A.
tastes good and it's all our taste buds, we're less likely.
But
to
why would
argue.
you want to be around somebody that the food got to be good so you're not arguing?
Because
Again,
okay, because like you said, soul food comes. People say it heals your soul.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever, we're not, and we like soul food because it tastes good.
Mhm.
The whole point for me is that food, because it tastes good, people are not arguing while they're eating it. Soul food, a lot of people they're playing music, they end up joking, dancing. That's what's associated with it.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Going to
It's healing your soul,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the purpose is the food tastes good. So if all our taste buds are being met and this food is like unanimously good in front of us, we're all
I feel
on.
it.
But we're not going to argue.
I like that.
You never hear somebody say this tastes good. I want to. It don't go together. It does not go together.
Talk that talk.
Yeah,
It does
yeah.
not go together.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fire. I like
that's
that.
what got, man.
That's fire. That's fire. Did you have any other ones?
Do I? Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah, what you got?
So I feel like everybody's gonna say their parents, so I'm not gonna say that. I would say, who are your role models?
Mm.
Apart from your parents, or do you have many?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's okay. I should hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love my parents. They did the best they could in life, but I would definitely wouldn't have seen them as role models. I think they did the best they could with what they had. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's gonna sound really messed up. It's gonna sound so like big headed, but like I don't really think I have role models. I think I've learned from other people's mistakes in life, and I just like I yeah. Then I guess that's how I look at it. Then that's okay. Everything I saw them did, I did the opposite. If that makes sense, I didn't know that you could see them as a role model. Then, so yeah, I guess.
That's an interesting thing.
So then
I
I
agree
got
with them.
then everybody in my life's a role model because I learned from everybody messed up in life, and I'm like, I don't want to do what you did. I'm gonna learn from you. So yeah, what about you?
Well, I'm not going to use the parent thing because they probably the same
It's
story.
gotta
It's
be
different.
easy, yeah.
No, it's a different. Like your parents may have made a lot of mistakes in this, that, the other. But for whatever the case may be, when I couldn't fend for myself, however I could call it dysfunctional, good, bad, what they did it. They did it. So it's something to be said in that.
No, you don't get brownie points for doing that. You supposed to. You bring life into this world. That's
But
another thing.
everyone
That's
don't
another
do
thing.
it.
That's another thing we're not gonna do too, especially with toxic parents. We're not gonna do that. I brung you in this world, and I took care of you, and you supposed to. You brung me in this world off of 3 minutes of joy. Okay.
Damn.
So yeah, the least you can do
I
is
mean,
give me basic
I mean,
necessities.
we've had to.
But everybody
Listen,
don't get that.
Or-
So you're
but,
grateful.
you're right.
Blessing that
I don't
you
need to
got
be
that.
grateful. Again with loyalty. You supposed to be loyal when you rocking with me. You should know how I run. If you gonna come on that type of time, it ain't going down. So again,
we're going.
no,
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 no, guys.
but we're not gonna do that though. We're not gonna know because there are
Everyone-
toxic parents that do hold that over kids' heads and their young adult children's heads. Where I did this, all I've done for you. I appreciate that, and I'm extremely grateful. However, it doesn't take away the shitty attributes and the shitty ways and how you did. You were evil. And sometimes at some point, not a good parent. Not fully, not your whole parenthood.
That
But
parent,
in certain points of your life, you weren't a good
I
parent.
needed that parent. When I say I needed that, before you get all hype,
No, it's
that
okay.
parent, I needed that parent because you just said about how they come at me and say how much they need and they did this for me when I couldn't do for myself. I needed you. You want to know why? Because after you, any other relationship I have with anyone else that do something for me and try to use it over me will never get the chance to. Because you taught me, just because you're my parent and you have a certain relationship with me, how you later on will try to use that against me and become toxic. I won't allow no one in my future to do that. Thank you so much. You're wrong, and I'm going through issues with you, but in my future, no one will ever do this on this journey I live. And I needed to get it from you first at home, so I will never go through it out
Yeah,
here.
but there's a pain that you really wish you didn't have to go through, and you wish it wasn't from. Like, all right, if I'm gonna get snaked, like, I don't want my first experience and having to learn from outside coming from my house. I don't want the first time learning about betrayal coming from within the house.
But
And I had
sometimes
to
you
go through
might
that.
need it to have your spidey senses
And
up.
maybe.
So they can be up at a
I'll
young
give thanks
age.
to that, but
It can come from everywhere.
Could be
No.
I don't know
agree to
what
disagree.
he,
Yeah.
what you always really. I don't know what the plan is. So maybe they
All I'm saying is,
said,
I'll leave it like this and I'll let you answer. All I'm saying is there's parents who like to use certain things, like the toxic Christian parents. Children, honor thy mother and father, for thy days will be long. But you skip over the very next one that says, do not provoke your children to anger. Why? Because you know children are ignorant. They're impressionable. And they get angry easy because they're not in touch with their emotions. So why are you as a parent provoking your child to get angry so you can beat their ass and make them feel worse about themselves? You're playing games. You're playing games. Yes, you're a parent.
how do I know you're playing games?
No.
I know,
No. Maybe you don't understand that.
No,
but I'm
no,
telling
I
you
do know. I'm
from my
saying
point of
I
view,
understand you're right.
Yeah, there's toxic
I
parents.
needed to learn
Yeah, it's
from
toxic
you
parents.
how to
Yeah.
people play games in the name of religion. I learned that from you because as a parent, you played me and were playing games on me. So therefore, when I
Yeah.
went into any other relationship or whatever, I know now. I know now. I had to go through
All I'm
that.
saying, I just wanted to address that because I know there's a lot of toxic parents that like to do that. So for the younger adults and children that have experienced that, you were heard, you were seen.
How do I know
Don't
what
let
a
them play
toxic
games.
parent is if I didn't have a toxic parent
That's what
or
I'm saying. If
seem
you,
toxic?
but I'm telling you, if you ain't have one, that's you lucky. But for the ones who, me and others who can relate, they gonna give me the head nod. They gonna be like, yo, I feel you. They gonna be in the comments like, yo, I feel
Brother,
you.
no.
Yeah, they gonna give me the brother nod. They gonna know. But go ahead. What about you? What about you?
What was the question? I'm just kidding. Role models.
Yeah.
So me being a salesman, I'm in and out of a lot of people's homes all day. I don't know if this is going to be a good example, but when I talk to couples that have been married for longer than I've been alive, I always ask them how they do it. So when I hear like stories, it's like, man, like that's who I want to be. Want to be married for a very long period of time because that's what's missing in today's world. People give up on one another too quick. They think the grass is greener on the other side, which it's not. It's actually worse. But yeah, so I would say married couples that have been together and worked through issues for an extended period of time. That's what I look up to because that's you don't say it nowadays. You don't. I'm
That's a
sorry.
bar. That's a
It
bar.
is what it is. You don't say it.
And there's something about when you go to a park and you see an old couple holding hands or sitting at the
Man.
bench, and it's like, wow,
They
that's
still
beautiful.
have intimacy at that age.
They're not like,
that's
get over,
what I
get away.
respect.
Yeah, they're very intimate.
But at the same time, that couple that's like this, man, they got the best relationship in the world.
True too. That's a bar.
I'm gonna feed my man so much food so he goes to bed so I can play bingo with the ladies. Like it's it's how it is, man. I don't knock it.
That's a bar.
But that's what if the good Lord allows me to be here to that age, that's my goal. Like, I want to be married for a long time.
I got you.
So
What's y'all's favorite sitcom?
ooh, yo, don't want to smoke.
Just say what y'all got.
I got a lot. I can't
All
narrow
right,
it down.
it gotta be your greatest.
Fuck.
Greatest sitcom.
Oh,
all right,
what are you doing, man?
All right, we'll do it like this. We'll do
I
your,
got the
your
answer.
favorite.
I
And
got
then
it.
did two.
That's better.
Two.
You go first on mine. I want to give you the second one.
All right.
The Cosby Show. It's number 2, whatever.
Yeah, Bill
Okay,
Cosby.
it was a funny show. I loved it. It was great. I used to
And it put black people in a beautiful light.
Yo, used to have a crush on the wife.
Oh, Claire Huxtable?
Yes.
Absolutely.
She still looks good to this day.
Absolutely.
My first.
Felicia Rashad. Shout out to you.
That's
Love
me.
you. Yeah, Felicia Rashad.
My number 1, no question of doubt, is The Office. If you don't understand The Office and you don't think it's funny, please exit the room now, including yourself.
You gotta have a very unique taste for their sense of humor. I'm not saying it's not bad. I like it. I think it's funny. I can laugh at it. But I can see why some people will be like, no, I don't like it. You have to have a taste for that sense of humor. But I think it's funny. Yeah. What about you?
So man,
Top 2.
it's a lot.
I know.
I don't know how to put.
If you want to throw at least your top 5, then if you want to, if you really,
man, do I get a third?
Well, go ahead then. Just
man.
All right.
Give him 5.
Well,
Give me 2.
That's my guy. That's my
talking
bro.
about?
My bro, man.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You go. I'm just mad. You're giving him 5.
So salty.
I get 2. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air is my sleeper. That's my 3rd.
Okay.
That was my pick.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. For top 3 then. Top 3. We'll do 3.
And still be up.
Yeah.
10. Fucking 10, man.
No, it is a lot of funny shows. It's a lot of funny shows. Our older shows.
Yeah.
Shows before. It's really the shows before my time.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Cause like I'm on some Fred Sanford and Son.
See, you about to name some
I'm
stuff,
on
man.
that. I'm on certain stuff like
Lucy.
just. Yeah, that works.
I Love Lucy. Yeah. Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
I even like Honeymooners.
Oh yeah.
What's the one? No, I got.
Let me see. Sanford and Son. Jefferson's and Good Times. I'll just stay there. I just
So
say
I'm gonna
that.
pick a black one and a white one. So the black one
If you
was.
say the Brady Bunch, dude, you can fucking leave.
I do watch the Brady Bunch. I'm
I
not.
watch
I'm not
Brady
even gonna
Bunch
cap.
too.
I'm not even gonna cap.
All right.
It's
Alright.
yeah.
I get top.
But the
Go
black
ahead,
one
I'm sorry.
is Living Single. We are living single. You probably don't know what that is, do you?
That's the Queen Latifah,
Right?
right? Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
What was the assumption behind that?
I just don't know.
I
should've
had
done that.
previously mentioned the Cosby Show, the
I
Jeffersons,
know.
the Jeffersons, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
That's
We're
fact.
leaving out George Lopez. We're leaving out a bunch of good ones.
No, I was in bed by the time George Lopez. I
It's
woke up
11:30 at night, man.
I woke up.
I
at the
never
crack of
even
dawn
seen George
just to
Lopez.
be aware of my surroundings, just to see the him jumping in front of the screen, and I was like, man,
I had to stay awake.
I like
Yeah.
Martin.
The daughter
I like
and the
the
mom.
Martin a lot. I could watch Martin.
yeah, they were.
But when you're young, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, Gene, I like Martin.
Willow was fire too, though. She was fine too.
I like Martin. Martin works for me.
Martin was cool, but as I got older, I think it was just like, all right, this is becoming like just clownery.
I
Like,
just like-
too much fooling around. But it had a good. It had
Okay,
a,
these are all.
but my white one too is Three's Company.
Heavy. I'm
What?
Jack Tripper all day.
What?
So-
Janet?
All right.
God.
So my
Mr.
we're
Furley.
not gonna go deep.
Mr. Frehley was the
Yeah,
man.
we're not
too,
gonna
yeah.
go deep in a rabbit hole. What everybody says, Seinfeld was like some great show, and I never understood because I don't think he's funny.
I watch the Golden
I guess
Girls
it's like
first.
a
I watch Golden Girls. Fuck.
Seinfeld
Ooh,
and
shit.
I'm a
Seinfeld
Golden Girls
and,
dude.
Seinfeld and Friends.
did it.
Me personally, I didn't
I like
get the
Roseanne Barr.
hype. Roseanne.
Okay?
Roseanne.
I
yeah,
did
Roseanne
Roseanne.
Bar, yeah.
all right.
I watched something.
Roseanne, one of us though. Like
I like
she from the-
Roseanne.
Yeah, she from the street. She from the stress. Like yeah, struggle.
Anyway,
From the struggle. But yeah, and I mean, like I said, we could probably go even further because there's tons. But
but yeah, I mean, The Office #1. Thanks, guys. Next question.
my God, favorite sport and then favorite sports team,
Oh God, favorite sport?
and then if you have a sports team, if you want to shout. out.
Basketball.
Okay, team
Love basketball. Celtics. Crazy.
Celtics.
Got a dumbass Nets hat on.
Stop.
Legit.
Stop.
They ain't even existing anymore,
Don't. You in my state talking like that? Watch your mouth.
bro. They not even. Oh, they are in the state.
Yeah.
They're called the
All right, but they were the Nets and they were in Jersey.
New Jersey Nets.
Yeah,
So
so
are the Giants.
so don't talk crazy. You're not in Boston, so you better chill out.
But yeah.
Oh, and then I mean, so basketball's your favorite, and then Celtics. What about you? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like no, I like probably favorite sport is probably boxing.
Okay.
That's what I was
Boxing.
second.
Yeah.
Boxing.
Yeah, mine's is martial arts, so like UFC, boxing,
So
like
who's your
any-
favorite
that type of
boxer?
combat.
Favorite boxing. Phew, I can't.
That's tough, bro.
I can't.
Roy Jones Jr.
I can't.
Yeah, that Roy
So-
Jones Jr. was a force to be reckoned with.
I can't.
He'll beat you up and make you look stupid.
In his younger.
He'll make you look dumb in the ring. You be sitting there like, just have you looking dumb. Tyson's always entertaining to watch though.
Tyson-
Tyson is just there's something about watching him.
Mike Tyson for his first 6 years would have.
But I kept seeing them fall off, man. Like all these dudes we naming fell off.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
they won
I'm
a
gonna stop
winning
hating
game.
on Floyd. Floyd is excellence at his best.
Yeah, Floyd's impeccable.
Floyd's
still
excellent to
one
where
of Floyd-
jokers want to hate
yeah.
on Floyd. Floyd made the money, kept the money, and still got the money.
Yeah.
Floyd kept winning, and Floyd every time when he stepped in the ring, it was not a fight; it was an event.
Yeah.
Floyd has people hating. People be hating when the names
so-
don't come up.
And celebrities,
Floyd
the amount of
did it.
celebrities that would come out to see Floyd fight, I was like,
And the
They-
bright lights never blinded.
They
him. Never
came-
blinded him.
To
Not one
be
time.
clear, they came out and you vouch for them to see him lose.
Yes. A
That's
lot
what
of them
they were
did.
hoping for.
Haters.
but you also had a lot of people who
Haters.
were definitely happy.
When you
to
do it the best,
wanted to see
people
him
come
win.
out to hate too.
Yeah, it was a mixed crowd. You
But
definitely
even
had those
like-
that wanted to see him lose, but you had a lot of people who
Like
wanted to see
Roy, Tyson, Ali, Leonard, everybody I did like, and even may even have liked more. At one point in time when they got in the ring, I seen him one time either a little out of shape or didn't train as hard, this and that. Floyd, every time,
Yeah.
on time. You better bring your A game. He's not getting tired, and he's there. You
He
don't
got-
gotta like
well,
it.
He got his ass beat earlier in his career, and they gave him the win. So let's not put
Yeah,
down on.
you don't get wins unless you put yourself in a position to win.
That's
Let's keep
fair,
going.
but it doesn't deny the fact that you got your ass beat. And,
Some of these guys got beat up, but we'll never know because they never
but they're not
won.
claiming undefeated. Even
He
though-
is undefeated. It's
Yeah,
a
but
zero
you
there.
You know what
It's
it
a
said.
zero there.
You know what it
So
said.
you're saying
It's a zero
I
there.
think I know which video you're.
So who's the guy you're talking about?
Yeah,
What? Which one?
that he got beat up. by?
yeah. Who you think?
It was forget his
Spanish dude.
Yeah.
I know
We tend to forget about him, but what's his name?
name. Yeah, I mean,
You forget about these
But
guys.
now I remember him tagging Floyd up a little bit.
No,
But would you, wait, hold on, but would you,
People wanting to get hit.
Hold on, hold on.
No, you're talking about a different guy.
Okay, I'm saying.
I want to know who this guy that
This
beat
was
Floyd.
pretty,
I ain't
this,
never seen
this
him
was
get beat.
pretty boy Floyd.
He never got beat up.
Bro, you fucking tripping.
He didn't get beat
You are
up.
fucking.
You going to get the
clip. Pull up
film.
the video.
You going to pull that clip.
No,
There's no
we'll
clip.
continue on this.
There's no clip.
No,
There's
dude.
none.
No, there's just a whole.
There is a clip where I seen him
match.
get tagged
It's
up.
not no whole
There was a
match.
clip that I seen him get tagged up. I was like, oh damn.
You're talking about.
But
You're talking
getting
about
tagged
Mosley.
up around.
No, it was the Spanish dude. The Spanish dude.
Mosley.
The other black dude. Yes, I seen that
Dropped
one.
him to a knee.
I seen that
Get
one.
that,
I seen
but
that one.
that
I'm
match
talking
wasn't
about the
close.
Spanish dude.
All right.
That
He
match
was
wasn't
putting
close.
in
I'm
work
not
on
talking about
Floyd.
that guy.
Yeah, he was putting in
I'm
work on
talking
Floyd.
about. I don't know the guy's name. It was before my time.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, and
I don't know the
I
guy.
didn't watch boxing, but you're a boxing person, so you should know this.
I
That's
don't
what
know
you
the
said.
dude. I don't know the
Yeah,
dude.
so you
You're
didn't watch the
talking-
fight then.
How they watch the fight? It
And
didn't
how do you know
exist,
what you're
Joe.
talking about?
You're not stating facts.
I watched the whole fight. The guy walked him down the whole fight and beat his ass.
How he beat him, Joe?
Even the scorecards had him fucking losing the whole fight, bro.
Joe, well, why his hand wasn't
Because he
raised?
brings the money. You ain't gonna watch him.
He
lose.
was pretty.
Tyson,
he wasn't
Tyson
Floyd
Fury
Mayweather
should have lost to
yet.
Francis Ngannou, right? But Tyson Fury brings the fucking money. They're not giving him a loss, even though he should have lost.
Troy, that,
Come on,
yeah.
Canelo fought Triple G, right?
I'm not
Triple
getting
G
all
whooped
these
that
people got
motherfucker.
losses, Joe. We
Triple
talking
G
a
whooped
zero.
that fucker's ass
Joe,
the
my man
first
got a
fight.
donut.
They gave it a draw.
That's called a donut,
Man.
Joe. That's called a donut.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, I could have got him." Yeah, you hit
I
him with
coulda
that
got
punch.
him.
I got him.
when you're tagging somebody the whole fight, walking them down, and they're just playing defense and not hitting back, that's a point
Here's
game.
the problem with
That's a
boxing.
points
These guys think that if you're able to be elusive in someone's face and not get hit and don't be hit, you didn't fight, you ran. You ran or no, dummy, he didn't get hit. Why are you getting hit?
That's the point.
I didn't never see nobody getting
I told you,
No, he
never
might have
seen
got
a fight.
tagged around.
Yeah,
You
he
ain't
got-
never seen
No.
him get brutalized
My man
8, 9,
was
10
getting-
rounds.
That
That's
I
a
did- that
lie.
I did not
That's
say.
a flat lie.
Bro.
Floyd
I did see
Mayweather
tagged
do
up.
not get beat 8, 9, 10
You know
rounds
what?
of
I'll
flag.
send it to you.
You saw someone 8 rounds,
To the eye
8 rounds outboxing for 8, 9, 10 rounds. No.
bro.
No.
I need
No.
You got a question? Oh,
Logan, second round TKO.
Yeah.
Guy's 57 years old. He hasn't fucking boxed in years. He's never been hit.
Great
I don't
question.
care what his training videos look like. I love Tyson. I want Tyson to one swing, hit him, knock him out. It's not happening. I'm taking Logan.
I think Tyson personally. I want Tyson. I think me and John was talking about this. It's really heartbreaking when you see idols and people who have such a high resume and such a high status want to go back into doing something.
Well, you're really going to be heartbroken now. So
I mean, I don't
Hold up.
want to say
You said your
nothing.
talk. You talked your talk.
I mean, I don't want to say that, you know, this
He's not
Oh.
smoking Tyson. He's not
right,
smoking
like
Tyson.
he's not so
He's not
skilled
smoking Tyson.
to smoke
Bruh.
Tyson skill wise.
Yeah, he's not-
like I'm acting like he's Floyd.
Right.
He's not Floyd himself. So
Right.
no, he won't just smoke Tyson.
Yeah, you're not
The
smoking.
only thing is, which has to be answered in the ring, and all we can do is talk, is the biggest quote. Tyson is definitely the more skilled and better fighter.
He has more longevity.
It's none of that. That's not what
He
we're
has more
talking about.
experience.
The only question mark is, can this 57-year-old man do it? That's the question. From what we see in videos and what we're shown, Tyson looks great. I get that. You're talking about Father Time being undefeated. He is for the most part. I
Yes.
will say, I don't know too many people have ducked
Yeah.
that Father Time thing. 57 is 36 months from 60. Woo!
can I say one
That's a
thing?
tough one to get. That's a tough one.
Can I say one thing, Nate?
Damn.
Go ahead.
The videos you're watching are of Mike Tyson training
hmm
throwing punches. They have nothing to do with getting punched in the fucking face. It is much different when you're 57 years old than when you're 25 getting hit. It's more difficult to get out of bed, let alone getting punched in the face.
But he has more experience. He
Oh
has
my
been
God,
hit.
dude.
He's had, but Tyson has been places.
How long-
Paul has never
how
been in the
long has it
ring.
been since he's been punched in the face? You don't even know. Next.
But no, I don't know what he's
don't
doing in
even
training.
know.
He's sparring.
How
working out.
long has
Oh,
it been?
What I do know
I don't-
is
I
Match.
don't know. I don't know. But all I'm saying is,
Y'all gonna be upset.
I will be upset.
this guy's a YouTuber. Like, so I can't give
And
him
that's
so
what,
much
yeah, and that's what
credit
kinda makes me
in
mad.
the
Like,
ring.
Logan, I
You-
don't take
your
nothing-
resume
I don't
is
take nothing
before
against
the
him. I don't take nothing against him.
Tyson has a resume.
But to
You
me,
have no
Tyson
resume.
comes from that grit. Tyson comes from the struggle. If you look at a video of Tyson when he was 16, he was in the trenches in New York, punching, knocking people out, robbing folks. Like, he comes from the gutter.
But I'm not gonna talk. I'm
Hold on,
talking
hold
about
on, hold
now.
on.
He's
Logan-
old. He's
Logan-
old.
Lo-
morals.
Logan was over here doing teeny bopper dances on TikTok or on YouTube for views.
There's your
they-
morals,
there's,
man.
there's a certain cloth that my man comes from that we're just not going to discredit just because he's old.
Yeah, I know.
Because you don't lose
It's not
experience.
gonna do that.
It's good to rob people and steal, but it's not good to do your TikTok thing.
No, I'm not. No, what? No, what I'm saying
You
is
said
he
earlier,
comes from a
right?
cloth where it's gritty. He
You
came
just
from.
say prior to
He
that.
knows how to fight. Is where he's
What I'm
getting
saying
at.
is
This man knows
he
how to
comes from
fight.
he comes from a background.
Mike, if you
of
get in a
struggle.
fight, you in a fight.
He's coming from a
That
background
part
of
I will
dog
say.
God,
Logan
Ty-
better do it quick and fast and depend on him being
Tyrone
old.
Woodley come
Don't
from
get
a rough
into it.
area and was a UFC champion. Right?
Who?
Tyrone Woodley. What happened to Tyrone Woodley in the ring with Logan Paul?
He wasn't
And
a
he
true
was-
boxer though. You can
He
be
can-
in,
but he
you
can
could be
take-
MMA and
Listen,
whatever
I
and
got
get
an-
in the ring
I
like
got an
Floyd fought
in-
Conor.
in
You if
MMA
you're not a
In
boxer,
MMA,
he'll get you.
You get knocked out more because you don't see it coming. In boxing, the only thing you have to worry about is your fucking hands. So for a UFC fighter, a champion that was only disassociated from 1 fucking year, to get knocked out, being able to worry about less tells you a lot about the actual power somebody has. Like, that's not even a question.
I don't know,
Tyson's done it.
but you throwing UFC and the guy Woodley.
He's
I don't know his resume.
Yeah,
This guy
I don't
Woodley,
even watch
this
Logan
guy
like that.
Woodley
Like,
resume is not there.
I'm-
You don't know Woodley's
He
resume.
started this.
You don't know
fucking
Woodley.
knew.
He doesn't know his resume.
I'm glad he did it though, because we.
At least I know, and you know why everyone is the debate is up because we all know Tyson's resume.
Right.
There is a resume
He
that
don't
we
have
all.
an extended
Nana know
resume.
Tyson resume. Nana know Tyson resume.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know Willie. We don't know YouTubers. Jake Paul's These guys have buffoonery resume. They fought me and you and got a name. Okay? No, that's
Facts.
not how it
Facts.
works.
Because if you take the most mild person that Mike Tyson fought back in the day and put him against Jake Paul, he's probably it's just a different,
Airing him out.
Yeah, bro, it's just a different.
Air
bro,
out.
It's a different
When Mike
grit,
did it,
bro.
Mike did
All
it.
I'm saying is
Mike was knocking people out
Mike
before you
could
could finish taking the
and I hope
piss.
you're heartbroken if he loses, and if it is, then I'll just have to eat that. And it is.
If he do knock Mike out, listen, here's the truth.
I want to see Mike like that.
Paul is a bum before or after. If he get in the ring and get knocked out by Tyson, you lost to an old man and got beat up. You a bum. If he get in there and beat Mike Tyson, you beat an old
beat
old
you
man.
beat the old man.
Stop.
You beat an old man.
Hold
You
on.
a bum.
This
You
is
a
something.
bum.
This is something.
You don't get
Both,
no points.
this is something both
You
you aren't
lost.
talking about. You watch boxing, right?
Yeah,
This was considered an actual boxing match that he fought an actual boxer. Who am I about to bring up?
he's the actual.
You don't watch boxing.
How I don't watch
You don't
boxing?
watch it.
How you telling me?
You
Tell
don't,
me.
dude.
You don't
Tyson,
even have.
Tyson Fury's brother
Uh
is a professional boxer,
huh.
right?
Because he's Tyson Fury's
No,
brother.
because he's
But
talented.
go ahead. But what did he
Talented.
do? What did he do?
He barely beat Jake Paul
Mhm.
in a exhibition boxing match.
Mm.
An actual boxer that's younger than Jake Paul, that's bigger than Jake Paul, that's faster than Jake Paul, that has more experience than Jake Paul, and it still went.
You
to
tried to do something slick and
No,
use
dude.
Tyson
He's a
Fury's brother,
bro.
not
he's
Tyson Fury.
He's a boxer.
Let's get this out.
He's
His
undefeated.
brother could be a bum, but he's tall and
But he's
undefeated.
not.
You can be undefeated, Joe, and you fought bums.
Like-
It's your resume who you fought.
Bro,
You Tyson
You're-
Fury's brother.
bro, you're saying
Muhammad Ali's
you're saying
cousin.
Jake Paul's a bum.
Ho, Jay-Z's nephew raps.
How is he a
Don't
bum?
Who, Jake
nothing.
Paul?
How is
I'm not saying I don't take
Bum.
that. No, I'm not taking that. from
Little Wayne's nephew rap.
match?
He got a banging song. Come on,
Let me
man.
be clear. I don't want Jake Paul to win, nor do I like him.
But you
But
think
I'll
Tyson
respect what he
Fury's
does.
brother.
And
You guys are about to find out the hard way. This motherfucker going down 2 rounds.
I don't know about that 2-round stuff.
I'm gonna send him straight into a fucking.
I almost could bet that he ain't gonna knock no Tyson out in
He's
2
gonna be
rounds.
fucking serving.
Jake
Tyson those
Paul
Tyson
is a
nuggets.
bum.
I know, bro.
Jake Paul is a
Dumb.
bum. B-U-M bum.
Nuggets.
Those fucking Tyson nuggets, those dino nuggets.
He don't got the skill set
He
to
can
knock what's the
his
name
fucking
out in
teeth
2
right out his
rounds.
fucking head, man.
Got
Gonna
the
be
skill
getting
set to knock
bashed.
Tyson out in 2 rounds. Tyson can hold. Like I said, experience do mean something. No,
Yeah,
no.
experience.
No, you're going crazy with
Longevity,
it.
yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Jake Paul's skill set won't even take him that far. 2 rounds means you know how to really rock it out a little bit. You know how to do things. Jake Paul
All
ain't
gotta
that.
get together and watch.
He's a
You gotta
YouTuber.
watch.
Then you're naming a
No.
former football player, UFC dude,
Bro,
Willie.
he's active.
And but then I look at his
Bro,
resume.
I'm not taking
He's a
that. I'm not taking that from
I don't
him.
know who he fought, and you don't either.
You said boxing your favorite sport, and you don't even know.
You don't know who he fought. I don't know Willie and these bums.
Boxing.
You're right. I don't
Boxing's
look
my
at these bums.
Boxing's my favorite sport.
You're naming people.
I know everything.
I'm only backing Tyson because we know the resume. The people hear me. They're sitting and they will hear and say, "Oh yeah, I knew Tyson when he fought this, and this." That guy, that other guy was talking about. Never heard of him.
In the comments, who y'all got your money on, Tyson or other bull?
End of the-
Other bull. We'll just whatever. Yeah, that joint gonna be heartbreaking, but you know.
Last
What's the last one? Your favorite? There's like a few more. Your favorite?
Dude, we'll just fire them both off.
All right, your favorite childhood movie as a kid? What you grew up watching?
God,
Mine was Toy Story and The Rescuers.
mine's Dark.
What?
Fuck yeah, dude. I watched that thing till the VHS almost ran out.
What?
Jaws.
As a kid?
Fuck.
How young are we talking?
Fucking as a kid, bro. Jaws and Homeward Bound. Homeward fucking
Homeward Bound, yes, but Jaws.
So- Bro, yeah, smile, you son of a bitch.
Yo, he's
talking
crazy.
about?
All right, it's gangster.
Y'all gonna need a bigger boat. Like, come on. Hey, you know what I'm talking about.
Classic. No, classic. What you got?
I don't know, man. Like,
Childhood movie. Like you can go back and it just brings all the nostalgia back when you watch it.
Oh, yeah.
like some old, like something. I don't know, like Porky's, Goonies,
Oh, the Goonies, yeah.
stuff like that.
Shit.
Stuff like that. Like a
Hey,
a
you
kid.
guys.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Stay to the right. To the right. Yeah, there's
Porky,
bad
stuff
bars you
like
can say in
that.
that one.
What you got?
Your favorite movie as an adult, so
Damn.
that you could watch now and you
I'm
could
a
watch it.
suspense guy, so I got one that sits particularly.
What you got?
I'll name two. We'll name two movies.
Mhm.
So The Prisoner with Hugh Jackman and I forget his name, but it's Hugh
Mhm.
Jackman, where the daughter goes missing and they go to the neighbors and there's this really creepy guy outside walking around inside of a van. They thought it was him. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna spoil it, but at the end it's something crazy shit.
Okay.
So The Prisoners
Okay.
and definitely this is top, man. This is fun. I love the movie Ali.
Mm.
And my sleeper pick,
Mm-hmm.
dude. There's so many. Can I name five? I can name.
Go
I can,
for
I
it.
can wrap it.
Go
up. I can
for it.
wrap
Yeah, go
It's
for
like
it.
gonna take long.
Yeah.
So in no particular order:
Throw them out.
Ali,
Mm-hmm.
The Prisoner, Philadelphia, Training Day, and then whatever other one is. But they're sort of my go-tos.
Okay. All right.
Philadelphia is amazing.
Mine's are
That is.
Training Day.
That's really
John
fun.
Wick.
Which one?
John Wick. All of them, like as a set. We'll throw them as a set. Yeah, as a collective. Matrix as a set. They were Matrix was fire. There's probably more, but I can't even name them off. But like that's
They were
about it.
there.
Yeah. What's the other one? The last one. Taken.
Taken.
Yeah, Taken's fire. Yeah, Taken.
First one. You're naming them collectively.
Yeah, collectively, but the first one sold it the best. What you got?
I like The Pursuit of Happiness.
I seen that in the movies when it came out. I fell asleep. I was a kid.
Well, he said I fell asleep.
I
was
like
a
The
kid,
Pursuit of
man.
Happiness.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, that one.
That's definitely on my
yeah,
list.
Yeah.
Mm,
Shit like that make you cry too.
I
Easy.
like The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Philadelphia every fucking time.
That too.
Mhm.
That too.
Mhm.
That too.
Every-
A Time to Kill.
That was my mom. That was one of my mom's.
I didn't
Time
watch
to
it.
Kill. That's
That's
when.
with Samuel L. Jackson.
That's with Samuel L.
It's
Jackson.
a hell of a book.
It's in the South.
Okay.
It takes place in the South.
Better book.
And
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson's daughter gets Samuel L. Jackson's daughter gets raped, molested, everything by these white supremacists.
Mm.
And he goes on trial because he kills the dudes that do it to his daughter. And he goes on trial in the South, racist South.
Yeah.
And his lawyer is a white dude. And this white
Dude.
dude is the one that ends up getting him off.
This movie is fucking good.
And it's
It-
called A Time to Kill.
And what is that? Is that A Time to Kill?
Oh wow.
Someone
Yeah.
rapes your daughter, and
Yeah,
your
yeah.
little kid, it's a time to kill.
That's a bar.
Yeah, man.
And then last one is like, what's your favorite season? Time of year. Mine's is summer. Summertime vibes. Bring the bodies out.
Oh. No, look. Nah, it's tough. No, no. Can I tell you? Like, all right,
You
here's
can
the
tell me anything you want, man.
here's the truth. Here's the
Yeah,
truth.
one
Here's the
thing.
truth. Because I know. Because I'm gonna tell you
Fine.
why. Because everybody
fine.
likes sunny, cold, whatever. We're not. I think mine's might be springtime because it rains a lot,
Man.
and I like the
Sorry.
rain a lot because it's tough for me to cry and be down, and I rather to see the season and outside rain. So that's where I get tranquility
From spring.
from the spring and the
I
rain
like that.
outside.
That's a bar. I like that.
First of all, the spring will kill me because of my allergies, so that will not be listed. Firstly, it's going to be the fall. I love fall stuff. I love putting a hoodie on, going out in some sweats, getting some hot cocoa, maybe some hay rides, whatnot.
Fact.
But time of the year, apart from season, I know it's not what you asked, but I would say definitely Thanksgiving, Christmas area because I feel like that's when I'm most the most happy with my family, and
I
that's
agree.
what I appreciate the most.
I agree.
That's what I got.
I agree.
Born around that time. In between those
I was
days.
technically-
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Oh my, so I
on my
get
birthday,
that.
sorry.
I do know your birthday.
Fucking don't.
I guess I don't.
Because you're not answering. Yeah. That's it, man.
But yeah, that's it, guys. We love y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed us arguing,
Yeah.
debating, all that good stuff, man.
Logan for the win.
Tyson gang, dog. Yeah, love. And don't forget, you deserve more. Yo, that was funny. Oh.
Okay, heated.